Hello, Melissa. Roger Brown here.
Hi, Roger.
Melissa, how are you okay to talk for 5 minutes?
Yeah, I just dropped the dog off at daycare, actually, so I'm home.
Okay. Melissa, so where we are with the process that WCB follow to get to WCAT, it is a process that they follow by law. They have made that I get the right terminology, but WCAT, they have the power to make their own legislation that they have followed for the Compensation Appeals Tribunal. They are allowed to do that. They are out of the jurisdiction of us here at the Ombudsman. My belief was that the Human Rights Commission, with what the Stephanie Benton sent through, would be a more relevant, potentially helpful way for you to proceed.
Yeah, that didn't work either.
You contacted them.
Yeah.
So did you appeal that? Did you?
They said at that time, when I sent an email the first time, and they said this is not something that we normally deal with, and I said this is a human rights issue. How can it not be? And then I got an email back saying expect a reply in 4 to 6 weeks. Then I just sent them another email and just said, can you explain to me how this is not a human rights violation? Like, at least tell me how you're not responsible for this. And all they said was,
right,
it's not our responsibility. That falls under the College of Physicians and Surgeons. So I contacted the College of Physicians and Surgeons, and they said, nope, that's not our department, because workers' comp contracts doctors. And contracted doctors are not our department. So then I contacted Doctors Nova Scotia, who looks after contracted doctors. And the guy, Doctors Nova Scotia, was horrified, but said there wasn't a darn thing he could do. Because he didn't even know where to start or what to do, because he'd never heard of anything that outside of the realm of the norm in his life. So I can't remember the guy's name. He was on the radio last week. But I've gone every route. Like, I've talked to everybody. I've asked. Like, I've gone to Human Rights. I've gone to College of Physicians, and nobody seems to care.
The only place that I could see you potentially getting some kind of help that's connected to the system that you're in, which seems a very impersonal way of saying it, but would be if you have a specific concern or complaint about one of the doctors or the doctors who are doing this, and that would be through the College of Physicians. And if you have a complaint about the actions of a doctor, then that is who. And if you are going to do that, you can do it on. You would do it through email, or you could do it in writing. You could start off with a phone call to them, but it would be done via email. And also, you could. The Human Rights Commission, are you intending to go back to this, because you've done it before, but you didn't appeal it, so
I didn't get a chance to appeal it. They basically, it was just in an email, and it basically just said, nope, this is not our jurisdiction. This is an issue for the College of Physicians and Surgeons.
So are you going to? Well, when was that? You did that back in last year.
I forwarded you the emails.
Yeah, I think it's at 2022. I think.
Yeah. It was late 2022, because it was after Lisa McCauley got involved.
Those would be your options. And maybe to consult also with your Stephanie before, if you are going to go in under the human rights aspect of this, maybe to speak with Stephanie, who you've retained now, to work out where, or if, certainly I'm not putting words in your mouth.
Oh no, I know. I'm just, It's just been so long, Roger, and I've been fighting so hard to try to stay alive, and I just don't understand. I don't understand. As a human being, I don't understand.
So, if you have a look at and I'm sure you've done this before as well, but just to refresh your mind with the Human Rights Commission, and go through there and work out exactly where it is that you believe that your complaint falls in under their criteria, and to put the complaint back in, and if it is that they do deny you, then if they're going to offer you a chance to appeal it, then I don't understand why you wouldn't appeal it. And but at the same time, you may be wishing to consult with your paralegal that this goes through.
Because I had sent Human Rights a copy of the message where Anna had stated, I had informed her that I applied for MAID, and she said respectfully, this has nothing to do with your claims. That's what I sent to Human Rights, and that is what Human Rights did think it was a violation. So I mean, I don't know how much, I don't know how.
Say that bit again, that last bit. When you applied for MAID.
When I informed my case manager at Comp, Anna, in writing, on the portal, that I had applied for MAID, she just replied back with respectfully, this has nothing to do with your claims. But I'm applying for MAID because I'm failing. None of my supports are being met. Everything is being denied, and they've cut my Medicaid. They've cut all the supports I need to survive.
Right. So, are you in front of the computer screen now?
No, but I have my old iPhone here.
Well, I'm just going to.
Same thing for me. Really.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, I know. Look, you have the Human Rights Commission and the complaint self-assessment is they go through question 1, and it has all these different options. What happened, for example.
Oh, so it kind of guides you through to tell you if you do have one and where it should go if you do.
Yes. You've done this before.
No, what I'm thinking it's like a symptom checker though, like a medical symptom checker. I'm thinking it's the same type of program. It just kind of leads you through where you need to go.
Yeah, but it leads you through where you need to go if you have a complaint, I suppose.
And where the complaint should fall under.
Right. So, okay. If you haven't done this, it is a worthwhile experience. So the first one is what happened, and it gives you a whole load of options there, and I don't know. It all depends on how you feel. And one of the options there is I was treated differently, and then you go through to the next question. Did it happen in Nova Scotia? Why do you think it happened? And again, there are options there. Is it maybe race, ethnicity, religion, age? And one of them also there is because of my disability, and that could be physical or mental. True. Yes. So I wanted to speak to you because I didn't want to feel as if I'm just sending out an email. I don't feel that way, but I forwarded you the messages too because I don't want you to think that I'm just sitting here shooting my face off. Like I've been trying. I have been trying. So, but that is the route that I would suggest that you have a look at, and it is the Nova Scotia Human Rights Commission. You have to go down to the bottom, and it says resolving disputes, and it says complaint self-assessment, and go through those and follow the process with them. I'm not going to. What I'm going to be is very, very straightforward with you. It may be a time-consuming process. In which case, if have a half hour free, I mean, it's easy for me to say, I know, but you could start it now.
You know what? I was just going to say that I'm sitting here, the water's boiling for my coffee. I might as well do it now while I'm waiting for that.
I don't see why not. Hey, I've got to ask you as well, Melissa. You mentioned a preventable death. Are you referring there to your reference to MAID? Are you, to be straight, is to say, are you contemplating any self-harm or anything like that as we talk?
Do you mean, do I plan on hurting myself? No.
Yes.
No. I'm when I say that, I'm referring to the fact that I should be able to live till I'm 65, but because they're withholding everything I need to live till I'm 65, they're actually hastening my death. So that's what I mean. No, I'm not suicidal. But honest to God, Roger, if I was suicidal and I was that mad at them, they'd find me hanging off the overpass with a sign around my neck saying this is workers' comp's fault. Really, at the end of the day. So no, I'm not.
I really hope that that's not the. Yeah.
No, I'm not. I have no plans on hurting myself, but I will not. I refuse to put my body through what it's been going through for the past.
That's fair
8
enough.
years.
I understand that. That would be the route that I would definitely take. And I'm not saying everything's going to work out as you might imagine, but they are quite competent in what they do, and just listen to them and work with them. And if you don't get it, there is an appeal process there as well.
Okay. Because I can't say I've exhausted all my avenues unless I've exhausted all my avenues, right?
Yeah.
And
yes.
I won't stop until I've exhausted all the avenues. Because if anything, I'm hoping that at least it'll make this process easier for the people coming behind me.
Yeah. I do understand that. I'm not in your position, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. Okay, Roger, okay. I will do that right now before my water starts to boil.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks, Melissa.
Bye-bye.